So hello all and welcome, and I am the Bachelor Philosopher, also known on alt tech as the Realist Philosopher. So how y'all doing today? I hope you're all doing good, fine, and well. So in this video, this very viral video, I think it's gotten like almost 7 million views on TikTok. We have this dude who is getting castigated online because he didn't want to pay 100% on the first date. Now, this is a first date, mind you. Now, a lot of people are arguing that this is the same old refrain. Well, it should be the person who asked the other person out. Whoever asked the person out, whoever asked the other person out, that's the one who should pay. Why? Why? I mean, what kind of non sequitur nonsense is this? I don't see the logical progression here. I ask you out, okay, but you say yes, right? It takes two to tango, right? There's two of us on the date. Both should pay. Why exactly is it the responsibility of the person who asks? Oh, because it's always the man. It's always the man. See, that's what it really is, right? Because women never, ever, since the start of time, ask men out. It's extremely rare. I mean, a woman has to be super duper fragilistic, expialidocious, thirsty, and even then she won't ask the guy out. She won't. Okay, women never ask a guy out, so that's why this rule exists. And when I ask somebody to explain to me, well, why? Why is the person doing the asking out required to be the one that pays? I mean, what logic is that based on? That's just how it's always been. No, it's because everybody knows that the man does the asking, right? Okay? If women were the ones that majority did the asking, they would figure out some other nonsensical excuse, reason for why it should be the man. Well, the person who is asked should be the one doing the paying, you see. Right? Yeah. That's what it is, okay? It just benefits women, right? That way. And that's why that rule exists. There's no logical reason whatsoever that you get some kind of progression from asker to must pay. Nobody can give me an argument to date why that's the case. So anyway, I asked my Tinder date. Wow. Lovely. Isn't Tinder just for hookups, right? Oh, right, and foodies. Yeah, foodie days. Yeah. Well, even though I'm intending, at the very least, to hook up with him, I still want to get treated to a meal. I love it, right? Yeah. I have to be fed. I gotta be paid off. I have a price, don't you know? Don't sexually objectify me. Yeah, you gotta feed me before I give you the nookie. Yeah. Even though they enjoy it as much as we do. Yeah. Oh, okay, great. Yeah. To split the bill with me on our first date, and she was furious with me, and so are thousands of others. This is another thing I don't get. It's a first date. I don't know you from Adam, okay? We're not dating. We're not going out. We're not exclusive. You're not doing anything for me at all. I'm not getting any kind of value out of this. Am I just supposed to be super duper thirsty and pay you with the hope of future value? Wow, that really would be a simpy move. So a single man has ignited a fierce debate after insisting on splitting the bill with his Tinder date. I thought that you ladies were equal. That's only when it benefits us, right? When it takes money out of our pocketbook, no. We're not equal. Feminism out the window then. Of course, we all know feminism ain't about equality. The man from Miami, Florida, who goes by the username The Waterboy, asked the woman out to dinner for a first date, but she wasn't pleased when he made her pay for half the meal. Yeah. This is a good test, by the way, guys. Okay, you want to see if a woman actually likes you, or if she's just there to get something out of you, if it's all transactional for her, on a totally, completely materialistic level, ask her to pay half the bill. Of course, better yet, don't go out with a woman on a dinner date. Because even if you're paying half the bill, it's going to cost too much money, right? She'll probably eat more than you do. She'll end up, whatever she eats and drinks is going to probably be 3/4 of the bill. So even if you split the bill, you're paying way more than if you just ate alone, right? No. Coffee date. Don't be dumb enough to go out on a dinner date with a woman, okay? Suggest a coffee date. If she's not okay with that, then she's just looking for a foodie call. She's looking for somebody to get her a free meal. She's looking for some attention, some validation to get her ego stroked. Oh, he's willing to pay for my meal. And you get a free meal. Some women love that, right? Yeah. But don't do that. But if you're stupid enough to do this, yeah, split the bill and see what she says. If she's got a real problem, then you know, dump her, don't go out with her again. She's not for you. And the bigger the problem she has, the more of a gold digger she actually is. Yeah, she wasn't pleased. Well, whoop-de-doo. While secretly recording the encounter at the restaurant, how did he secretly record it? I guess Miami, Florida, I guess Florida is a one party consents. Well, right, they're out in public. Okay, so, it's not like they're in a private location and you have to get her consent to film her. You're out in public. There's no expectation for privacy. Okay. He recorded the encounter secretly. How? I mean, did he just turn on the camera on his phone? But I mean, even if he did, he's got it pointed at him. Is he holding the phone and the camera's pointing toward him? And wouldn't that be kind of obvious that he was filming then? Or did he bring a hidden camera? I don't know. The woman passive-aggressively threw down her credit card and asked, why are we splitting the bill? That's not passive-aggressive. That's aggressive. Why are they calling it passive-aggressive? Or this passively, that's not passive at all. You're throwing stuff around. That's outright aggression. She's asking, why are we splitting the bill? I don't understand this, ladies. Make this make sense to me. You're strong, you're independent, and you don't need no man. If you don't need me, why are you asking me to pay money? You don't need my money, right? That is so contradictory. That makes no sense at all. Well, yeah, it's women. He replied, well, I mean, it's our first date, so I thought we should go half. Yeah. You want to see where she stands. You want to see what kind of quality woman she is. And ladies, if you were really all that intelligent, and logical, you would say, okay, he's asking me to pay half. I'll pay half because, this way I'll get him hooked. Maybe I get some nookie and then give him some nookie. And then in the future I can extract more value out of him because I'll, have him on the hook using my poon. But no, you all react in a very emotional manner and you cut off the possibility of getting more in the future by just paying that tiny little bit for that first date, which might not be so tiny because some of these women can really pack it away. They can eat a lot, especially when it's free. Oh, yeah, and I bet she did. So when she saw she had to pay half the bill, she's like, oh, geez, I shouldn't have ordered that extra appetizer. And, I got all those drinks. Uh-oh. Yeah, personal accountability. The awkward conversation was shared on TikTok and left thousands furious, with many women arguing the man should have paid for the date. Why? Since he was the one who asked the woman out in the first place. It's women, they made up this arbitrary rule. I mean, if I say to you, if I put a car at the top of a hill and I take and release the handbrake and get out, what's going to happen? It's going to roll down the hill. Why? Gravity. Now, if I ask you, if two people go on a date and the man should pay, and then you say why, gravity? I don't know, because I don't want to pay, says the woman. I mean, honestly, I don't see any kind of sensible, logical reason why it should be the person who did the asking, right? Who asked the woman out? Who asked the woman out? Right, well, the guy's not going to be asking himself out. Yeah, he's asking a woman out. See how they give themselves away? He was the one who asked the woman out. Yeah, it's always the man asking the woman out, right? Yeah. If that wasn't the case and they didn't know that was the case, they would say it should be the person who asks the other person out. Whoever does the asking, right? But no, they state it plainly, factually, descriptively, as it always is. Him asking her out. And of course, a lot of people were angry. I can't believe you made us split the bill. To which the man replied, well, you ordered an appetizer that I didn't even touch. Why do you think that I should? I love it, logic. Okay, but you asked me out. There it is. The good old refrain, which doesn't mean anything. I'd be like, yeah, and what does that have to do with anything? I don't understand. The man then drove his date home, and she was like, all right, and said, all right, see you. Yeah, the woman could be heard unbuckling her seatbelt, getting into the car, and then saying bye in a sarcastic tone before slamming the door. You know, you ladies are passing up a lot of potential catches. And you're showing yourself to be materialistic and grasping and greedy and gold diggery and only caring about things and money when you do this. I don't think you women understand how bad you actually look to a man that isn't a soy boy, that isn't a blue pill beta thirsty male, or a fellow member of the sisterhood who is going to support you because in supporting you, they support themselves. I don't think you really understand how much you're limiting yourself when you base your decisions about who you're going to go out with upon whether or not he pays for the first date. It's a very bad idea. Anyway, the video has been viewed 6.2 million times. It's like 6.5 now. Ignited a heated feud in the comments. One person encouraged the man to be a gentleman. Well, why can't she be a lady? Well, no requirements of women. And pay for the whole bill on future dates. And many agreed. Of course, they're simps. Someone else wrote, I'm with her. Of course you are. You're a feminist. You ask for the date, you pay. Why? I don't understand this. Why should he be the one paying? I don't understand. Why is... There's no logical reason. Another said, only friends split the bill, not those on a first date. But they are friends. They don't know each other. A fourth added, first and last date, he should be embarrassed. Right. And where are the comments of the people who were on his side? Oh, you're not going to list any of those. Another suspected it was all a stunt to make women look bad, writing, he wanted to impress the internet bros with this. Why would it be making her look bad? You all just said she was in the right, right? And you're claiming, and you're obviously on her side, so how could she look bad if she was in the right? And the man should always pay, so he was in the wrong automatically, right? How could she look bad then? I don't get it. Okay, so here's the guy, here's the video. We're going to check it out. So, he's not a bad-looking guy. Not great, he's average, right? Okay. Which means, of course, in her eyes, he's unattractive. So, already we have a problem here, because he's definitely not in the 20 percentile where, looks-wise, the top 20%, which are the only ones women find attractive, the other 80% they find ugly. So what's she doing out, going on a date with this guy since he's average, which means she finds him ugly, unattractive. Foodie, it's a foodie date, that's it. That's why she's upset that he, how dare he, this unattractive, bottom 80%, barrel scraping dude, bottom of the barrel dude, make me pay half. How dare he? That makes me feel like the average woman I actually am with my unrealistic expectations and standards.
Tinder date was not that she had to split the bill.
Oh wow, look at those nails. Look at all that gold on her hands and those, gremlin claws she has. Oh boy.
What'd you say?
Why are we splitting the bill?
Oh wow, I can't believe she'd ask that.
Well, I mean, it's our first date, so I thought we should maybe go half.
How dare you bring logic to the table? I will bring emotion.
I can't believe you made us split the bill.
Oh, again! Wow. See how much women care about money these days? So, it's not that a woman who cares about money and resources is a gold digger, okay? No. Women have always cared about resources and what resources a man can bring to the table. That's part and parcel why they care about why a guy is tall, if he's fit, if he has certain attributes, good muscle tone, good body, good build. In the past, for the majority of our history, if he was well built, if he was tall, that would mean that he could see very far. They could see quite a long distance through the grass, which was itself tall, long legs, athletic build, so he could run well, run for a long time, sprint when needed. He'd be strong. He could fight interlopers, invaders. deal with threats well. So, yeah. But a woman being concerned about resources, that's not what makes her a gold digger. It's a matter of degrees, right? How much is she concerned? That's what makes her a gold digger. There's a matter of degrees. And is that the deciding factor? Is that the only factor, or is it just one of many that she considers? Now, if you're this woman, and it's all she cares about, surface, facile things, and she's not also looking at what virtues you have, she's not trying to get to know you better to see if there's other qualities there that she has yet to get a glimpse of, if she's not actually putting out an effort to get to know you, and she's totally, completely, 100% focusing on the materialistic aspects like this chick and nothing more, then yeah, she's a gold digger. So a woman being a gold digger isn't based upon her caring about your resources, how many you can bring in. That's normal, that's natural, that's human nature, that's evolutionary biology, that's part and parcel of who she is. It's about how much that concerns her. To what degree does she care?
I mean,
poor guy.
You ordered an appetizer that I didn't even touch. Why do you think that I should
Okay,
pay
but
for it?
you asked me out.
Why do you keep saying that? I don't know what that means.
I know, but you ordered something that I did.
You asked me out.
She's saying it again, like just saying it twice is going to make it mean anything more logical. I don't get it.
Right. I'll just take you home and... Alright.
I wouldn't have taken her home. I'd have told her to get the hell out of my car and take an Uber. This guy's being too nice. All right? I mean, he's a wimp. If I were him, I would have went right when she objected and threw down the credit card and gave me attitude. I'd been like, okay. I got to go to the bathroom. So, I'll be right back. Then I go to the bathroom and then I sneak out and leave her there. Let her find her own way. Oh, she's so strong and independent, right? Even though she needs me to pay for her.
Yeah.
Look at this simping. He's simping right
Hello?
here.
Hello?
Hello? See ya. Hello.
Bye.
Wow. Pathetic, pal. You're trying to get attention out of her? Really? Dude. I mean, I gotta give him props for making her pay half, but the way he was just simping right there and wanting to get some kind of, positive reaction from her, and I bet if he could have, he would have went out with her again. So, I don't know. I gotta give this guy a mixed review on his man card, on his presentation of masculinity. Anyhow, let's check out some of these comments. I'm with her. You asked for the date. You pay. Of course, Stephanie Jones says that. All the women are going to side with this chick. If you can't afford the date, then don't. Couldn't I say the same about you? If you can't afford to pay half, then don't date. No. You split the bill with friends or with people that you have no intention of courting. Well, dating isn't about courting anymore, okay? Women all the time. Women go all the time to dude they have no intention of pursuing a relationship seriously with. So they mislead him into thinking they have some kind of intention of doing so by accepting future dates when all they actually want is free food. Date? Nah, you're a friend if we split the bill. Okay, well, she was a friend anyway. She wasn't interested in him. Did you see those... Did you see them cat claws at the end of her fingers, man? No. That type of woman, no, she had no interest in him. If you plan to split the bill, say that before picking her up. Why? Why should I have to say that? Why should I have to make a special note of that? Why is it automatically assumed that I'm going to be the one paying? See? Nope, friends split the bill. All women. I'll offer to split the bill to seem polite, but he should pay. Right, so you're just, not really serious. You're just offering to pay half. Why? Why are you offering to pay half? If you're 100% in the right and expecting him to pay, why would you even offer to pay half? Because you know that your requirement that he pay half because he asked you out is total complete nonsense and it's based on nothing except your benefit. And the fact that you're really selling your body. There'd be no second date. This guy's ridiculous. Oh, here's that. Yeah, now we got a beta male. Come on, bro. At least pay for the first date. Actually, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You got to test the woman. If the man asks me to split the bill on the first date, I'm not arguing. That'll just be the last. Chivalry's dead at that point. Yeah, and you women killed it. You women are the ones that killed it. Oh, now it's chivalry. So everybody, well, again, TikTok is a liberal cesspool. The vast majority of people here, 99% of them are libtards. I can't find anybody here that is siding with this guy. Maybe those comments have been deleted because honestly, this guy is not in the wrong. So there you go. There you go. But let me know what you think. Is there any logic? Is there any reason to why a man should be paying on the first date? I don't understand this. Is there some logic that I'm missing? Is there something about that conclusion, about that next step in the chain of logic that just doesn't compute? Am I wrong in thinking that's a non sequitur? Does the idea, okay, person asks other person out, next logical step, he's responsible to pay because he did the asking. I don't understand why that lets her off the hook, especially when her whole worldview is about being strong and independent and saying she doesn't need a man. I don't get it. Can somebody explain this to me? Am I wrong? Is it not a non sequitur? Does it make sense? Even though it seems to be totally, completely set up to favor, benefit the woman, and that's why they latched on to this whole person who does the asking, because it's always the man that does the asking, because women will never ask. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment and hit that notification bell. It's always good to do that, so you know when I post new content. But yeah, anyway, I am the Bachelor Philosopher, also known as the Realist Philosopher on Rumble and BitChute, where you should also follow me. And I wish you all a good and pleasant day. Take care.